Hey Thunkers! In today's tutorial, we're going to learn how to create a survey app. And the cool thing about this app is it's going to teach you how to connect your app to an online database, an online spreadsheet. So you'll be able to take your app and enter in data and click submit. And whatever you enter into your app is going to be stored somewhere else on this online spreadsheet. So it's pretty cool. We're going to do a very simple version of this, and we're going to be using the Airtable component. So to get started, let's scroll down over here to the data section and drag in this spreadsheet component. Great. And there are four things that you're going to have to connect your spreadsheet to your app with. Those are the API key, the base ID, the table name, and the view name. I'm going to show you how to get all of these things. Three different places that we're going to be moving back and forth to on this video. You're going to be on the Thunkable.com page where you can build your own app. Then we have this spreadsheet section. This is docs.thunkable.com/spreadsheet. This is where we have all of our documentation, and we're just going to be kind of following along here on the spreadsheet section. And then Airtable is the third thing that we're going to see. And Airtable is what we're going to create an account for, and through Airtable, we're going to make a spreadsheet and connect it to our Thunkable app. So the first step is going to be going to Airtable and creating an account. So I'm just going to click sign up. You can't see this information. I've blocked it, but I'm basically just creating an account that I can use. So I'm just going to type in an email address. Here we go, create a password, and this should work. And here we go. Great, so just like that, I now have an Airtable account. I'm just going to skip all of this stuff. Let's see. It's taking a little long. Here we go. Skip. And the first thing we're going to do is click add a workspace and add a base and then start from scratch. So I'm just going to close this. You can make it any color you want. Let's go with purple for now. And we're just going to click into it. So here we go. We have this spreadsheet. This is where we're going to store information, and Airtable is super cool, and they're going to prompt you with all of these helpful things. I'm just going to close them for now, but on your own time, feel free to click through and enjoy. So the first thing we want to get to connect our app to be able to store information over here is the API key. So what you want to do is click in the upper right-hand corner on this little icon and go to Account, and then over here, we're going to generate an API key. I'm just going to click Generate API Key. Here's my API key. I'm not going to show you what it is, and you shouldn't show anybody what your API key is. This is like a very private thing. So I'm just going to copy and paste this API key and drop it into the Thunkable app section. So that's the API key. That's 1 out of 4 down. Now we need to go get our base ID. So to get the base ID, you're going to have to go back to the spreadsheet in the documentation section. And we're going to scroll down, and this shows you exactly what we just did, which is make an account, create a spreadsheet. And if we scroll down to the base ID section, it's going to say to retrieve the base ID, you'll have to go to the Airtable API documentation page. So go ahead and click this link on the docs. And then remember, we created the untitled base, this workspace too. I'm just going to click on this. And it's going to take me to this page that looks super confusing, but it's actually really easy to navigate. So the first thing that you want to do is click over here where it says node.js, and then click on authentication over here. So this is our base ID. So if you look over here, it says # or #node, and then it's got this const base equals require airtable.base, and then it's got a series of numbers and letters here. You can't see them on mine because, again, this is a private thing. But what you want to do is copy everything in between the parentheses. Do not copy the parentheses. So I'm just going to copy everything in between on this section right here. And I'm going to take it back to Thunkable, and I'm going to put what I just copied into the base ID. So that's my base ID. And now let's go back to our table. So what is this table? See where it says table 1? That we need to write this down in this section over here, the table name. So we're going to just write in table space 1, And the view name, it says grid view, and that's actually the view name that we have this here. It's grid view also. So we've just done all of the things we need to do to connect our spreadsheet to our Thunkable app. So now we're good to go. Now we can start designing this survey app. This is going to be pretty simple. We're just going to have two text responses, so two text inputs. Each text input will allow the user to write some response. So let's say, let's actually make a question. So we're going to have a label and we're going to say, what is your favorite color? And right under that, we're going to have a text input that allows the user to respond to that question. So let's drag and drop text input in here. Just put it over here for now and move the label up. There we go. So what is your favorite color? And for the hint, you can say type here, or we can just say write your answer here. And let's add another question. Let's add, I'm just going to add in a label, and we can put this under the text input too. And I'm going to add another text input and put that under label too. So let's say, what is your favorite sport? And again, we can just change the hint in the text input to write your answer here. So we're going to ask the user these two questions, and then in the text input, they'll be able to write in an answer to each of these questions. Now, right now, this is all smushed very closely together, and it's going to be hard to read. So I'm just going to put some spacing in between these things. So if we go, let's click on that first label, and then we go to Advanced, and then we go to Spacing, and on Margin, we're just going to, let's say, put 10% space in between the label and the question. We're going to do the same thing for the text input.
We're going to go click on the text input 1, then go to spacing, go to margin, and then put 10%. Well, so now everything is a little more spaced out. And we're just going to do this for all of them. So we add space in between the questions and the answer. So spacing, margin, 10%. And for this last one, we're going to do spacing, margin, 10%.
Now we need a button. So the button's purpose is going to be when we answer these questions, we just click the button, and the button is going to then tell the app to send all of this information to your spreadsheet. So let's add in a button. I'm going to just put a button under here, and we're going to say, what should this button say? It should say submit. And we can even call this the submit button. Great. So now we have our questions, we have a space where a user can write answers, and then we have a submit button. This is actually all you need for this survey app, which is really cool. But just to make it a little more colorful, I'm just going to feel free when you do this, you can change the font, you can add different colors, you can change the shape of the button. If you want to make it round, we can just change the border radius to 100, and now we have a round button. But now we can program how this app is going to work. So let's go to the block section. Great, so this all starts when the user clicks the submit button. So let's go to the submit button, and when submit button is clicked, it's going to do something. So when the submit button is clicked, we want it to call the spreadsheets component. So I'm just going to go into spreadsheets, and I'm going to click the create row, because that's what we're really doing. When the button's clicked, we're going to create a new row in that Airtable spreadsheet. So here we go, create row, drag and drop that in. Great. Now, there are two questions we're asking. The first one, if we go back really quickly, is what's your favorite color? And the second is what's your favorite sport? So let's go check out our Airtable spreadsheet really quick. Right now, we only have one column, and it says name. So I'm just going to duplicate. So now we have name and name copy. And now I want to name them to keep track of colors and sports. So if we click this little drop-down menu, we're going to rename this one to say color. We're going to rename this one to say sport. So now it's going to be keeping track of our colors in one section and keeping track of our sports in another section. So let's go to Thunkable and go back to the blocks. And here we go. I'm just going to move my face over. We need to now connect the blocks to those two rows that I just created. So to do that, we're going to go to the object section and get this create object block. The purpose of this block is to connect the rows to the responses. If you click on this little settings block, we're just going to grab 2 of these and block them in. The first one we're going to call color. And again, whatever we write here has to be the exact same name as whatever we've called these columns in our spreadsheet. So it has to say color and it has to say sport. So we're going to say color and then sport. Great. So what is going to go into the color section? Whatever the user writes in text input 1. So we go to from text input 1, get text. That's going to be what goes into the color section. And we're just going to copy and paste this and set this to text input 2. Whatever the user writes in text input 2, that's going to go into the sports section. Right now, we're going to call the spreadsheet, and then we're going to, say whatever was written in these 2 text inputs, send it to the color column and the sport column. Next, we have to say, if there's a problem, let the user know that something is up. So we go into the control panel. We're going to say, if there's an error, then we're going to set the text of one of these text inputs to say that there was an error. In fact, we can actually do that with both. So if you click the submit button and there's something wrong in both of the text inputs, it's just going to say, hey, there's been some error. But if this works successfully, so we're going to say else, then we want to set the text input to both of these, text input 1 and 2. We don't want it to say error. We want it to say you have uploaded your data. So we can say the same thing here. You have uploaded your data. So this lets the user know that whatever they wrote in has now been saved to the spreadsheet. And then after this, what we want to do is we want to erase what the user has written in. So if this is a survey app and someone says, hey, my favorite color is red, my favorite sport is basketball, and they click submit, once that's submitted, we want those things to disappear so the next person can write in their survey. So we're going to then wait, let's say 2 seconds, and then we're going to set the text of the text input to be blank. So we're going to do this with both of the text inputs. I'm just going to put in a little space. Great. So this is all that you have to do for the survey app. So let's test this out. I'm going to open up my Thunkable app on my phone. And when it's loaded, I'm going to click live test. So let's see what's going on here. Here we go. So as you can see, I have what is your favorite color and what is your favorite sport. So I'm just going to type in right now, my favorite color is red and my favorite sport is basketball. So here we go, just to show you that I've done that. Red and basketball. Next, I'm going to click the submit button. And it says everything has been submitted successfully. And if we go now to the Airtable spreadsheet, we have red and basketball. So that happened in real time. Now that we have red and basketball, I'm just going to show you again. I'm going to write in something completely different and you're going to see it populate here in real time. So what is your favorite color? I'm going to say my favorite color is blue. And your favorite sport, I'll say swimming. And when I click submit, here we go. We have blue and swimming. This is how you create a survey app, and this is also how you connect a spreadsheet or Airtable to your Thunkable app. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments section. See you next time, and thanks for thunking.